Imagine standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon and someone hands you a magical bucket, a really, really big one, big enough to hold all the water from Earth's oceans. Now, question is, what happens if you pour all of it right here? Will the canyon overflow like a bathtub? Will it turn into a mega ocean spa? Or will something very bad happen?
First, let's figure out if the Grand Canyon can even hold that much water. The Grand Canyon is 277 miles long, 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep. That's around 5 trillion cubic yards of space. Sounds like a lot, right? Well, Earth's oceans, they hold over 300 million cubic miles of water. Not cubic yards, cubic miles. That's like comparing a kiddie pool to the entire Atlantic Ocean. So if you pour the oceans into the Grand Canyon, it's not filling it up. It's drowning the entire continent.
So now Arizona is underwater. But wait, it gets weirder. You just shoved 1.3 billion cubic kilometers of water into one hole. That's a lot of weight. The Earth's crust isn't ready for this. That pressure could literally make the Grand Canyon collapse or sink into the mantle like a soggy pancake. The ground under that much water would start to deform. Geologists call it isostatic depression, which is a fancy way of saying, congratulations, you broke North America.
So now we've got a brand new surprise ocean in Arizona. Great. Now guess what happens to the weather? That much warm water in one place? It would start evaporating like crazy. Think of it as the world's biggest humidifier. But instead of clearing your sinuses, it creates megastorms. We're talking hurricanes the size of countries, thunderclouds taller than Mount Everest, and lightning strikes so constant that Arizona would glow like a disco ball. And here's the kicker. Because all that evaporation feeds back into the atmosphere, the whole planet's climate system goes haywire. The jet stream? Twisted. Rainfall? Out of control. Basically, congratulations, you just turned Earth into a giant weather simulator set to chaos mode. Arizona wanted more tourists. Now, it gets storm chasers. Remember all the creatures in the ocean? Yeah, you just moved them to Arizona. Whales, sharks, jellyfish, squids, all suddenly crammed into one giant canyon. Imagine a blue whale trying to squeeze past the Grand Canyon gift shop. And since deep sea fish now live next to coral reef fish, it's like forcing penguins and camels to share the same apartment. But here's the problem. The bottom of this Arizona ocean would be under insane pressure. So much pressure that even nuclear submarines would crumple like soda cans. So basically, congratulations. You didn't just make a new ocean, you created the world's largest seafood soup.
So let's recap. We poured all of Earth's oceans into the Grand Canyon. Result? North America sank like a soggy pancake. Arizona turned into the world's storm factory, and every whale, shark, and squid now lives next to a cowboy. But here's the final twist. That much water in one hole, it would actually tilt the Earth's balance. Yep, the planet itself would wobble on its axis, meaning we just broke Earth's spin cycle. Seasons, gone. Tides, gone. Basically, we upgraded Earth from planet to broken washing machine. So the next time you stand at the edge of the Grand Canyon and someone hands you a magical bucket, maybe just put it back. Because pouring the oceans into Arizona, that's how you accidentally delete the planet. And if you enjoyed breaking the planet today, hit that subscribe button before the next disaster hits.